Very good evening friends, and in this video we are going to discuss about the matrix. Matrix are the two-dimensional arrays and how the programs can be written in BlueJ for the students, because BlueJ is made only for kids, right? And now this is, I created one class called the matrix test. Then I need to have array into it. So now see, I have created a package called ICSC because in India ICSC students are um, required to know Java application and practice applications based on Java BlueJ. So here I declared three variable int a b c. I'll make them all arrays. So I'll call them int box. You can bit right mat1, mat1, mat2, mat3, or mat result, whatever suits. So, and here I will pass three values to it. So double boxes, int a box, int b box, int c box means two-dimensional array, single box means one-dimensional array. Now the mat1 will have the value a will be just like the normal constructor. The first a will be stored into mat a and the b will be stored into the mat b. Then I'll create one function like see, this is the proper way of writing the declaring the matrix, because int mat1 equal to new int 3 so it is 3 by 3 matrix, 3 rows and 3 columns in new int 3 and last one is also new int because just we are trying to keep it everything in sync. However, in reality you do not have to work always with 3 you can make it any 3 4 5 6 7 8 just depending on whatever you want. Now here for the simple level we are keeping these three are same sized arrays, and now the variables are declared inside. So here I will be declaring some functions show and some add or multiply, something like, so that we can work on them. So here I'm declaring the new function called as public void sum. What this will do, it will just, now two-dimensional arrays means they can be indexed with the help of two loop variables. So we need to run two loop inside the loop. This is called the nesting of loop. For int I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, and then I write for int j equal to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. And with this 0 means first row, first column, 0 I0 j 0 1 0 2 2 1 0 1 1, like that. So it's just like the 3 by 3 means 9 elements, and indexing will be like 0 1 0 2 1 0 1 1 1 2 2 0 2 1 2 2, like that. Starting from 0 to less than 3 means 2. So 0 1 2 0 1 2 0 0 0 1 0 2 1 0 1 1 1 2 2 0 2 1 2 2, like that. So these are indexed. This is, if you study mathematics, you have studied every elements of the rectangular array can be written with the indexes like the a I j, where I is the row and the j is the column of that particular element. So I just have subtract two functions like the mat3 ij, corresponding elements of the arrays are added or subtracted for these two cases, the addition and subtraction. And the multiplication is really weird and tricky, so because you have to achieve this feat differently, so just you need to run three loops, so ijk. So if you just write the code and then only you can understand. If you want me to explain in a different way, so that if you find any difficulties, write in your comment, we'll make the next video just simple, just like with the help of paint and something, we'll say that this can be achieved. Yes, so here I equal to 0, then running to I, j and k. So I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, j equal to 0, j less than 3, j plus plus. Then I introduce a new loop, k equal to 0, k less than 3, k plus plus. Before that I write mat 3 ij equal to 0. Means each element of the resultant initially begins with 0, because matrix multiplication, those who have studied in ICSC, because other boards do not have, or those who have those who studied matrix algebra in 11 12, then only they can understand, because it is just the first row and the first row of the first matrix and the first column of the second matrix. So it is just, that's why we need three kind of variable, and it is just like assignment and multiplication at the same time. So just look at the code and practice it. I hope you can understand. And but if you find any problem, you please write in the comment, and then I know how to help. But this is the problem. Unless you share your difficulties, we cannot, because we have the experience of more than 20 years in writing these kind of codes. Then also we make some mistake, but the few mistakes only we make, but we understand the logic, we have mastered it by practicing it and teaching it many times. But if you have any doubt, please write in the comment box, don't forget it, okay? Now, because if you are shy and if you do not share your doubts, you will never ever understand it properly, okay? So now this is show function, and it will be running two loops, and just it will printing, we want it to print in a tabular function, so the first, like the first rows and then first column, so that way we will try to do it. So now let's see how it is called. Just like the show function, int I 0, I less than 3, j 0, j less than 3, and then there I write first now mat 3. So I mean to say, if you just look nicely, mat is the variable or the array variable of this class. So in this condition, whenever you are calling this particular function, definitely you will be calling it with an object, and with that object definitely one matrix will be associated. So that matrix is having some data, and that data will be printed in this function. This is what it's going to do. So now right now you see that it's just running, and it's just first element and then the tab t, like the backslash t, it will create a tab, and that tab will create some space after the first row is done. Then before starting the next rows element, next line will be created, and that's why it will give you a beautiful tabular pattern, because we want our matrix to be printed in a tabular fashion. So here it goes like that. Some errors are there, we have to work for them. It says that it cannot be converted into int, because we have written there int. So int mat1, problem is not there, problem is somewhere else. And yes, only you have to provide the boxes, because int int mat box equal to new int box. Same way in the linear array, you might have seen that int ar box equal to new int box 10, array of size 10. So now here this is created, I just pass some values 3 by 3, so curly bracket, and then another curly bracket, 3 elements, another curly brackets, 3 elements, another curly brackets, 3 elements. So inside curly bracket, 3 curly brackets with 3 elements each, and all the curly brackets will be just separated by comma. And this is how the objects are, uh, this is means matrix 2 by 2 matrix are passed, we are passing 2. So this again I'm just explaining, curly bracket, inside the curly brackets we have 3 curly brackets, and each curly bracket have 3 elements separated by a comma, and the inner curly brackets are also separated by commas. So now it is done. Now just press OK and run the add function, subtract function, and the show function, just to see how this works. Yes, so this is now printing in the tabular function, now see tabular form is there. Now I just run the another function, and here also it is showing the result in the tabular function. This, yes, is working fine. And let's see again. Now